Hey art friends, welcome to today's how-to. Today we'll be learning how to draw a Maui god.
So first let's get started by framing in the eyebrows. So coming towards the top right hand side of our page, we're going to curve this line in all the way across and then arching that down. Let's come over to the left and replicate that. So curving this in, arching that all the way over towards the left and then curving that back down again. Moving in towards the top now, we're going to arch this line out towards the top right and then arching this back down, connecting it at a point there. And then coming over towards the left, we'll replicate that, curving that up towards the top and then arching that back down in the corner. Moving further down now, we're going to draw in a curved line on the right hand side. And then moving over to the left, we'll replicate that. Now from here in the middle, let's frame in the nose. So coming over towards the left hand side, we're going to curve this line all the way out and in towards the middle. And we'll do the same thing over on the right. And now in the middle portion here, we're just going to connect this with a small arch line from left to right. Coming underneath this now, we're going to curve this around and in towards the center again on either side. And then now from here, we're just going to connect this by drawing a small curved line on the bottom. Coming over towards the left, we're going to curve this line out and over for the nostril. And we'll do the same thing over on the right. Coming up above now, we'll draw in the eyes. On the right-hand side, we're going to arch this line down and in towards the bottom of the nose. And we'll do the same thing over on the left. Now coming towards the outer portion, we'll start a little bit further up on our eyebrow and we're going to curve this all the way around and in towards that bottom line. And we'll do the same thing as we come over towards the left. Now from here, coming up a little bit higher, we'll replicate that. So we're going to arch this line all the way around and then down and in towards the bottom. And then moving over to the left, we'll replicate that again, curving this all the way around and then back down. And now coming into the corner, we're going to draw in a small circle for the highlight of the eye. Now let's come in underneath and frame in the mouth. So on the left-hand side, we're going to arch our line that comes around and in towards the nose. And we'll do the same thing over on the right. Now from here, we're going to close off the mouth by drawing a curved line right in the center. Coming up above that, we'll draw in a nice big arch line for the lips on the top. And then coming underneath, we're going to curve this all the way around and in towards the top again. And then dropping a little bit lower, we're just going to draw in a small arch line from left to right. Now let's come to the side and frame in the handle for the hook. So we're going to start in the corner here, coming down on a diagonal. We're going to curve this line up towards the top. We're going to arch this line out towards the right. And then now from here, we're going to arch this all the way around and back in towards the bottom, ending it on a diagonal. And then now from here, we're just going to draw a small curved line that comes down, ending this at the same height. In the handle now, we're going to draw a curved line in the middle. Dropping a little bit lower, we're going to draw in another curved line on a diagonal. And then coming a little bit lower, we're just going to draw a diagonal line right in the middle there. On the top now, we're going to draw two curved lines that come in on the top of the handle. And now moving towards the bottom, we're just going to draw some lines that come straight up towards the top. Coming over towards this portion now, we're going to draw some diagonal lines that come out towards the left. And we'll leave that bottom portion for later. Let's come in towards the top now and frame in the head. So starting in the middle, we're going to curve our line out and over. And then starting in the center again, we're going to curve this out and over towards the right. From here on the right hand side, we're going to curve this line in and then out as we get towards the cheek, curving that down and in towards the handle. And we'll come over to the left, curving this down, out as we get to the cheek, and then curving this all the way around and in towards the bottom. And then now from here, we're just going to start back on that line and we're going to connect this all the way over and in towards the handle. Let's come in underneath and frame in the arms now. So on the left-hand side, we're going to curve this line around and then down. And then moving over towards the right, we'll replicate that again. Now from here on the top, we're going to curve our line that comes all the way across for the top of our arm. And then moving over to the left, we'll replicate that, curving this all the way around. And we're going to continue to extend this line down, connecting it over and in towards our right arm. And then now from here on this left-hand side, we're going to curve this line all the way around and up and over and in. Now coming back in towards our handle, we're going to draw some more diagonal lines as they come down and in towards the arm. Let's frame in the bottom of the hook now coming through. So on the top portion here, we're going to curve this line all the way around and then down towards the bottom. We'll come further down now. We're going to continue to extend this line through, curving this all the way around, and then we're going to bring this in and up. Now on this top line here, we're going to bring a straight line that comes across. And then now at that point there, we're going to curve this around and up towards the elbow. From here now, we're going to curve this line all the way around, bringing this through and out towards the bottom of the page. And then now from here, we'll draw a small diagonal line coming up. Now let's close this off by drawing a curved line that comes around, connecting it back over to our previous line. Let's frame in the rest of the body now. So on the left-hand side, we're going to draw a small line that comes down, and we'll do the same thing over on the right. We're going to close this off by drawing a curved line that comes around and in. And now coming over towards the right-hand side, we'll curve this line around and in towards the center again. Stepping up a little bit higher now, we're going to curve this line around and in towards the hook again. And then coming over towards the right, let's replicate that. Now let's draw in the grass skirt underneath. So we're going to curve our line out towards the left, arching that in. Coming underneath, we're going to curve this line down and then back in. Coming beside that, we're going to curve that around and in towards our hook. And then stepping a little bit lower, let's curve that around and in again. Now moving to the right-hand side of our hook, we're going to curve our line down and then arching that up. And we're going to continue to do this as we come across. So arching this down, bringing that back up, and we're going to keep coming across in that pattern and doing that until we get towards the side. Now coming underneath, let's replicate that again. So arching this down and then in, all the way across. And now one more time on the bottom. Coming underneath now, let's frame in the legs. So on the right hand side, we're going to arch this line down towards the bottom, and then moving over towards the inside, we'll replicate that. Now coming over towards the left, we're going to arch a small line that comes down, and then coming over towards the bottom right, we're going to draw on our toe, so we're going to curve this around and then in towards the hook. Coming over towards the left, let's replicate that. And then coming over to the left one more time, we're going to start on the top there, curving this around and then in. And then now from here, we're going to add in all of the tattoos on the body. It's coming back up towards the top. On the wrist here, we're going to curve a line that comes down, leaving an even amount of space, doing that again. And then one last time, we'll replicate that. Coming over towards the left now, we're going to draw a curved line that comes down towards the bottom, and we're going to again draw 3 in total. Coming out now, we're going to draw a zigzag pattern as we come across. And then coming over towards the left, we'll replicate that on our left arm. Moving beside that now, we're going to draw a wavy pattern as we bring our pencil in and out. And then coming up a little bit higher, we'll replicate that again. Coming over towards our left arm, let's draw that one more time. Now coming over towards the shoulder area, we're going to replicate that. So we're going to curve a line that comes down, dropping a little bit lower, doing that one more time. And then coming over towards the left side, we'll arch this line all the way around and in towards the cheek, and then coming up a little bit higher, drawing that again one more time. Coming in towards the belly now, we're going to draw the letter V underneath the arm. And we'll do the same thing over on the right, just underneath our hook. And now in the corner, we're going to draw 2 small arch lines that arch down on either side. Coming in towards the rope portion here, we're just going to draw some small diagonal lines as we come across. Coming in towards our legs now, we're going to draw a curved line that comes around and out towards the right, dropping a little bit lower, replicating that. And now moving over towards the left, we're just going to draw 2 small curved lines that stretch out. Now let's come across and frame in the hair. So starting in the middle here, we're going to bring our line straight up in the center. Now we're going to draw his wavy hair as it comes down. So on the left-hand side, we're going to bring our pencil in and out as we come all the way down and out towards the left. And then we'll do the same thing on the right. So we're going to be a little bit wavy, dipping this in and out as we come all the way down and in towards the side of the hook. Now from here on the left, we're going to continue this wavy pattern as we come all the way around, and we're going to curve this around and in towards the side. And then moving back over towards the right, coming underneath the hook there, we're going to be again a little bit wavy as we come all the way around, bringing this in at the same height, bringing this around and in towards the hook. And then coming behind the hook, we're just going to continue to extend this line over and in. Now we're going to draw some more wavy patterns as we come across. So starting in the center here, we're going to draw a wavy line that comes out and over towards the left. And then coming up a little bit higher, we'll replicate that again. We'll do the same thing coming out towards the right. So starting in the bottom, just drawing a wavy line that comes out and over. And then coming up a little bit higher, doing that one more time. Now from here, from the corner, we're going to draw a wavy line that comes out and over towards the left. And we'll do the same thing over on the right-hand side. Now from here on the left, we're going to draw a curved line that comes out in, and just being wavy with this until we get in towards the bottom. And then moving over towards the right, we'll draw another wavy line that comes out. And then we're going to continue to extend this down behind our hook in towards the bottom. Coming over towards the left-hand side, we're just going to draw a small curved line that comes around and then in for our ear. And that is it. That's how you draw Maui God. You can pause the video and color it the way that I have done, or you can change your colors up if you'd like. If you enjoyed today's video, please hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel, and also drop a comment below suggesting any more characters that you'd love to learn to draw next. Thanks so much for joining me on today's tutorial, and I'll see you all on the next one.